Hi, I'm Dave Darlington, an engineer in New York City. Today we're talking about the Manny Marroquin bundle, which have a lot of cool effects, and I'm going to show you a little bit about them. This is the delay unit, and you can see it's got a separate right and left delay with separate controls for each side. In addition, down below, it's got a post effects section, and that's what really sets this delay apart from the others. Sophisticated engineers will often put a second effect on their delay to help it sit in the mix just right. For example, if your vocal has verb and your delay doesn't, the delay will tend to stand away from the vocal. But in order to merge it in, you might put the same reverb on the delay that you have. What Manny's done is he's taken 4 great post effects and put them right in the unit for you, so you can just cut them on and dial them up to sit the delay properly into your mix. We've got a good example here, a song called Days of Change, written by my friend Yoni Leviathan. He's been kind enough to let us use it. Let me play a little bit of the chorus for you so you can hear the instrumentation, and then I'll solo some things with delay.
These are the days of change and sorrow, paving the way to streets of gold. Everyone pray for peace to follow. Play music, let the love take hold.
So you can see it's a very thick arrangement. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So some things we need to blend together, and other things we need to make stand out. The first example we have here is the keyboard. We have a couple of synths doing kind of an arpeggiated thing, and I put a little bit of a delay on them. That's the delay I have open right now, a quarter note. And I put a lot of verb and a good amount of distortion and phaser on it so that the delay actually sounds synthy in itself. I'm going to boost it up a little bit so you can hear it clearly. You can hear that there's verb and there's a little fuzziness from the distortion and the phaser that help it actually sit in the mix when I bring it, tuck it back into where it would be. It makes a nice pad out of these arpeggiations. And that distortion and verb just kind of help everything glue in together there. Let's check out the guitar solo. It's actually a stereo guitar solo. It was doubled, one on the left and one on the right. First, I'll play it without any delay. It's a well-mic'd guitar amp, and since it's stereo, there's a little bit of chorusing going on because it's not exactly tight, but it's a little bit lackluster and kind of just lays there. What I've done is I've grouped the guitars together to a bus and put it in line, so I have my dry-wet signal set to just about 10% of the delay. And I put a doubler and a phaser pretty strong on this delay. Let's hear what that sounds like. Suddenly you've got a big arena sound on the rock guitars. Let's check that out. One cool trick that I just kind of discovered by accident, if you put the feedback up pretty high so it continues long after the sound, you can automate the filters and get some pretty wild effects. It's something you might want to use in your mixes to make something really crazy. It's really great on vocals because it's got a little bit of an old school sound. Let me solo the lead. I'll play it once without the delay.
These are the days of change and sorrow, paving the way to streets of gold.
You can see I've got an 8th note set up here, a little bit of a rockabilly type slap, and I've got some verb on it, so we sit it in with the vocal verb so it sounds natural, and a little bit of a distortion to make it not so clear.
These are the days of change and sorrow, paving the way to streets of gold.
So you get a nice dark slap, almost like a tape echo. Really a nice sound. Let's hear that in the mix.
These are the days of change and sorrow, paving the way to streets of gold.
So the Manny Marroquin Delay is very easy to use. It's pretty simple, but the really great thing about it is the post-effects section. It really helps those delays sit in the mix exactly the right way.